Hi, this is Dustin with Pillar Plumbing, and we're getting a lot of requests with the cold weather moving in, how to deal with this in your home and keep your pipes safe. So we're going to go over a few things indoors, a couple of things outdoors to help you get ready for the cold weather. So the biggest thing for inside your house is a plumbing fixture that's on an outside wall, okay? You can see there's a window here to my left. That means this is the coldest wall in the house. An interior wall, there's really no risk because it's surrounded by the ambient temperature of your home, but it's the outside wall where the pipes actually run a lot of times from the attic down. They're exposed to the outdoor temperatures. So what you can do to battle this is I recommend a little more than a drip. Some people just drip the faucet, but I would say more like a trickle. And you want it to be hot and cold, something like this, just a very, very small amount of water. If you do just the cold pipe, the hot side is just as susceptible because when you're not running hot water, it's just like an ice tray. You can fill it with hot water, but you give it a little bit and it's still going to freeze. So you want it to both hot and cold to trickle just a little bit. And so you'd want to do that on every fixture in your home that isn't on an outside wall, if you can. Sometimes you can't do that. The other thing you can do is you just open up under the cabinets and you allow some of the warm air from your home to infiltrate under that cabinet and help keep that outside wall a little bit warmer. So that would pretty much cover it on the inside of the house. If you're leaving your home, I would not recommend leaving the water running. I would recommend shutting the water off completely, and then you need to use things like a compressor and a vacuum to really suck out the water that's in the pipes after you let everything drain down. Even that is not perfect because in the home, water lines may trap water in certain places. If there is a dip or a couple of 90s that go up and down, that water is not just going to drain out. It's going to be sitting in there. And so you may have that in your home and you don't know it. And there's really not a good way to protect against that unless you can really use an air compressor and blow all of the lines out. But as long as you shut the water off and drain them down, generally you're going to be pretty safe. But if you're going to be home and able to keep an eye on things, I would recommend doing what we just discussed here with the trickling of the water.